Hey, it's Girl Mooney 69 Ways. This is a Promptu Live for Beyond the Gates, episodes 34 to 38. Usually do it over the weekend, but I'm behind due to the holidays and there was a lot going on. Okay. But I hope that y'all can hear me. But yes, hold on a second. Um okay. Yeah, so I'm just come down here to talk real quickly about episodes 34 to 38. Um, because I know the new episode comes out today, in a little bit. So I just want to come down here and cover these right quick because I didn't get a chance to cover them. Um, so last week's episodes, I know I've been seeing like on socials and stuff that how the ads they are heavily added for its product placement on last week's episodes. Yeah, so it happens. It's a soap, and sometimes we forget that. But yeah, so because soaps usually have product placement. So last week episodes were heavily sponsored by Procter and Gamble because yes, they were sponsored by Procter and Gamble last week because we saw Febreze and Tide like spreading in the air. That smell good. It's clean. You need to put some Tide on it. It was just funny. But yeah, so that's always a formula in soaps. Like you gonna have a product placement in the in episodes of soap opera episodes in general. So yes, so let's get into this real quickly. So I just want to talk about the whole McBrides of Doug, Vanessa, and Jory Randy of it all. So, and Shanice, because Shanice is the nurse and she was talking, she was just worried about Doug because Doug McBride, he's so last week we don't see him in the gambling spot no more. So he's trying to stay away. He's trying to work so he can build up his debt, pay off his debt, I should say, to Joey, which is a lot. They really didn't give a number, but only can imagine how much he owed because he been losing a lot of money and he owed a lot of money. So he just working, trying to get, because he's a surgeon, so he trying to like see patient after patient after patient, trying to pick up mostly all the surgeries, rescheduling his stuff. It's like back to back, and Shanice was kind of worried about it because she didn't want him to burn himself out and do a mistake on someone during surgery. So he's like burning himself out over, booking himself for these surgeries. And Shanice is just worried, and he barely get to see his wife as is. So he's trying to stay away from the gambling spot, but Randy trying to call him and check up on him, and even came up to his job, like asking him what's going on. And it's like one moment Randy wanted to keep him away from the gambling spot, then Randy boss is Joey, and Joey's like trying to get him back to the gambling spot. And he's like he's trying to stay away, like he's trying to pay off this debt because he owed Joey a lot of money, and Joey want Randy to lure him back to the gambling tables so he can keep getting back deep in debt. So there's that. So I was kind of happy for Doug in that sense of trying to work and get the money so he can pay off his debt. So um yeah, so who's calling me? I don't know that number. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, so then even Vanessa had to roll up on him at the hospital because she rarely get to see him as is. So she just coming and checking up on him, and he's overbooking himself. He said he got a surgery coming up, a scheduled surgery coming up, and Shanice low key told Vanessa about how he is over booking himself for scheduling. I mean, not booking, but scheduling himself for these surgeries, and that she think he's like burning. She might be afraid that he might be burning himself out, and she doesn't want him to make a mistake on the surgery table on someone. So, um, yeah. So Vanessa and Doug had conversation about their relationship, and one minute she thinking that he is cheating on her. She was like, the kids are at the house, and it was about to happen. Children usually be the glue that keep the family together. She thinking that he is cheating on her with someone. So I'm like, he wasn't really cheating on her with someone. He was just cheating on her with his gambling addiction at the casino. So um yeah, so that was just weird, because it was weird for her to say, because we know she had a little plaything, Diego, at the country club that she be messing with. So it's like, girl, don't act like you is not. And he said, don't be acting like you don't be having your own little I guess dinner dates or whatever. And like, you can't be that lonely. I don't think he that stupid. He had to be picking up, because I remember when the show first came on, we see her little play dates and stuff with these young men, different young men. So he can't be that stupid or that dumb, even though he has his own secrets with his whole gambling situation. So yeah. So he had to get into surgery. I think that was that. And yeah, but Joey is putting a lot of pressure on Randy, trying to get um the back into the gambling spot so he can build up his debt, so he can owe more and more to Joey, and Joey want to have this leverage over Doug and Vanessa, because he want to use Vanessa. That's why he was kind of lightweight flirting and lying about his mama and the house situation and stuff, and trying to like be relatable to her, talking about his marriage, his once was marriage. I'm like, yeah. So, and Vanessa turned out to be smitten by Joey. But yeah, so he want to use her real estate business to launder his money, which is crazy. Okay, he want to use her real estate business to launder his money. I'm like, how that's gonna work, and how you gonna slide that in and work that over? Like, how you gonna make her do that? And even Randy had to question that to Joey. And Joey was like, that's gonna be Doug's problem to work that out on. So yeah, so even Joey had to roll up on Doug at the hospital, and I think that's what it ended for, is that storyline goes. Yeah, that's what it ended for, that storyline. So that was it for their whole Vanessa and Doug and Joey, Randy, Shanice of it all. But let's roll over to Danny's house. So Danny's in a funk, because she don't know what to do with herself, basically. The modeling agency, I mean, the modeling thing is over for being a momager to a model. Her daughter don't want to do modeling no more, and then she got fired from the board committee of this charity thing that she was a board on, and they fired her. And then her mama Anita had to step in and create their own charity thing so she can be ahead of. And she just a little down. She don't know what she want to do with herself, and she turns to alcohol, back to alcohol. At first she was doing good, and then now she's back at the bottle. Now she's in a slump. And her daddy came over, just trying to check up on her. And she's crying because she don't know what to do with herself. And she still feels the shame from the whole pulling the blicky at Bill's and Haley wedding. I mean, that still tracks, because it's on social media because of Chelsea live stream, so that still's gonna be out there. So and then she found herself, she was honest with her dad about being vulnerable to Bill, and she kissed Bill, and he blames Bill. I mean, yes, you can blame Bill initially, but after a while, she gonna have to blame herself for her actions, what she been doing lately. But yeah, once she get Bill out her system, she should be fine. She need to focus on what she want to do. And with the help of her friend, I think her friend name is Pamela. We barely see her. She come every now and again, but yeah. So Pamela used to help her with her modeling stuff and her modeling career. She was there through the whole thing. with her modeling business, and just trying to get her to start that up again, a modeling agency or something, or get her back into modeling. Pamela just trying to get her to be get her back in the spirits. But before she hooked up with Pamela, she did drown herself in a bottle of vodka or something. She called what's his name, Andre, over to to make her feel relaxed or make her feel sexy, because he's the only one that she is smashing. I mean, he's like her safety net at the moment. I mean, they both are a hot mess because he is hiding over Ashley, who already is involved with someone, and he knows that. So they both are a hot mess, but he is genuinely caring about her drinking. He don't like, basically he don't like a old sloppy bitch. Okay, he like it says unattractive, and that's not what attracted me to you at first. Like you losing your fire, and I don't like you when you're this drunk or whatever. And he was giving her a pep talk, trying to build her up. And he said, "Where's that fire you had when I first met you, when I first came back in town, and you had this fire lit under you? Where's that, Danny?" And at first she was giving him pushback. She know how to push people away by saying some reckless stuff. But he talked to her, and trying to get her a confidence boost. Okay. So yeah, and that's when she called Pamela, her friend, her bestie, over, and that's when they start talking about modeling agency, like the next thing she should do, her next moves, and so forth. So it was good to see that, and they also ran into Bill and Haley at the country club, because Haley came to Bill's office one moment and told him that she might be pregnant, which is not a surprise because they married now. Okay, like, they married now. She young, even though she's younger than him. Like, that's bound to happen, marriage then children. But at first I didn't know he was gonna be down for it. Okay, I didn't know he was gonna be down for it, because the way he was talking, like, I was just hoping that we live to spend the rest of our life traveling and having a good time with like no kids. But after a while, he said, "This is what you want." I guess he gonna be on board, but I don't know about Bill. 1 minute, because the way he did Danny, like 1 minute I want you, 1 minute I don't. So I don't know. You never know with Bill. So it's basically given for me. Good luck, Haley, with that if you are pregnant. So, but if she is pregnant, I wonder how it will that send Danny over the edge. But it seemed like Danny was cool when she met up with Haley at the country club, her friend. But they was being petty at one moment. So about her being there, and no one is like waiting on her at the country club. So she still can't get service at the country club, but eventually Danny let the waiter know, because it's like every waiter that walk by, they ignore her. Like, so they say it's okay. She says it's okay for you to take her orders. She just basically letting everybody know that she is cool now, I guess, with Haley and Bill being together. So just I guess ease up off her. So I just hope that continue. Even Bill had to come over there to Danny and her bestie table to basically say thank you. So I just hope Danny don't see nothing into it, because when she sees Bill, sometimes she melts and look into his eye. It's just weird. I'm like, he could give. I don't know if he giving off the wrong signal, or she just seeing what she want to see when it comes to Bill. But yeah, I think that was that with them. Let's move on to Naomi and Bill. So Naomi came to her father's office to tell him the news that she dropped the she would not be representing the ladies in the lawsuit. She got her soror to do it pro bono, which is cool. She got her soror to do it pro bono. she would not be representing the ladies, and she had to take a step back. And he was like kind of interrogating her, like to why she would drop it. And she just like blurted out at one moment because he kept grilling her, like to why, like she was on the stand. And she just said she had to take a step back, and she don't want to, like, she still love her dad. Like, she do not want this case to ruin their relationship even more, even though it's kind of like strained, or yeah, it's strange. It's like it's strange because, mind you, the dad is with her ex best friend. Like, come on, like that's still kind of hurt. And then she's thinking of her mom and all, and how the dad hurt the mom. So it's like a tough spot for Naomi. But she just don't want this case to do that to their relationship even more. So she decided to not represent, but they are still being represented, but just not by Naomi. And he said he had to do he's stalling the deposition, I guess, because he had to do a doctor's appointment. And she said, "Is this about the day when you had that numbness in your hand?" He said, no, it's just a normal doctor checkup. I guess his regular doctor checkup. So I'm like, yeah, but he need to uh worry about the numbness that he had in his hand when he was experiencing. I guess prior, because they didn't show that for nothing. And I'm pretty sure that numbness in Bill's hand gonna come back up later, like when he really be down and out. And I don't know when that's gonna happen, because we also saw Bill getting mad and tempered about the whole Mike of it all, because Mike is the reason why his law firm is getting sued. But yeah. So there's yeah, that was the Naomi and Bill of it all. But Bill did have, and then Mike came in. Mike came in like he thinking that the that Naomi dropped the lawsuit. No, she just dropped being a lawyer for the ladies, but the law firm still being sued. And then Bill had to take the opportunity to fire him. So it was a vote. It was just not Bill's decision, but he definitely led the charge on getting Mike out of there, because he just had too much baggage, too much complaints from these women staff, and it's just too much going on. It's like, and they know he had a reputation with other firms and places before he even got to that place, to that law firm. So it's like they trying to get rid of him quickly and quietly, but I think Mike gonna be back, because he's just talking slick and stuff like that, and talk about how Haley got her position, how she married up, because he married to her now. So it's like he was just talking out the side of his neck, and he almost called Naomi out her name. So Bill had to hem him up a little bit, because he's talking reckless and stuff like that. And how he didn't want to be let go, and talk about how he gonna take his clients with him. And Bill said there's they already the board, I guess the rest of the partners, I should say, already let his clients know, like, they have their options. Either they can stay with the firm or go with Mike. So it's like, okay. So they did they due diligence when it came to that, because he was being bringing in business for us clients is concerned. But here they already did they due diligence with due diligence. I can't even talk. Due diligence. Thank you. Due diligence when it came to his clients. But yeah. So Mike, I think Mike gonna come back. He might. I don't think he's gonna go quietly. I'm sorry. He gives the type that he's gonna try to retaliate in some way. But yeah. So Bill hemmed him up, grabbed him up, and told him to get out. It is what it is. You are let go. And also the ladies met with Naomi at the cafe, the soul food kitchen restaurant place, and I think they met her there, or was it Uptown? She met at one of the places, because mind you, She's not representing them no more. They coming to her. They said, no offense to your soror, but we want you still, kind of type thing. And she told them, they said they gonna take the offer from Bill. They're gonna take the offer, whatever. And this, she asked, Naomi asked them, like, this okay with your lawyer, my soror, who is representing you? They just want to add a little thing in there for as policy and stuff of them having control of how things should go for us, complaints and stuff like that, for future complaints or misconducts and stuff like that. And she said she'll talk to her daddy. She talked to her daddy. uh so I guess he will. I guess he broke down. It will. I think he did say he was gonna add it to the paperwork, and he said he just told her to draw it up and he'll sign off on the deal, for that part to be added in, I guess, to be over. But I was hoping to see a showdown between Bill and Naomi. I ain't gonna hold you. I low key wanted to see that, but I understand at the same time because it can get messy between all the families. So it's like, ugh. And Bill knows some secrets of the Duprees and the Richardsons and so forth. And it is what it is. So I'm glad that kind of got square, but I don't know what is coming next between those, because I feel like something is gonna brew up again. Maybe the Haley part of it all, but yeah. Who else I want to talk about that stood out to me? Oh, Kat. It was Kat's birthday. How can I remember that? It was Kat's birthday. So her mama Nicole and Ted put on this party for her that she really don't really want at the house. So yeah, it was her birthday party. It was nice. Everybody showed up. The family came by to Kat's birthday party. They had cake and everything, music, talking. Then Tomas came, and then he was being grilled because I think everybody know about Tomas, but their daddy didn't really officially met him. So they met, and well, not met him, but I guess talked to him or something, some kind of way. Cause they did meet at the fashion show slightly, but that was kind of like a gang up grill. So Tomas was there. Um, what else? And then Eva came because I don't know. Mind you, the Nicole office is at the house, so they having a birthday party. I'm like, Nicole, you ain't call Eva to tell her not to come, or that she could take the day off or something, because Eva walked in the house like, okay, it's Kat's birthday. I didn't want to interrupt or whatever, and she said she came to get her coat or whatever she left. And she kind of taken aback because she see the love that Kat is getting from her family, and it's something she's longing for. And even Ted picked it up because her and Ted have been having private conversations about her upbringing and the lady who raised her and all that stuff. Her father was not in her life, and he always comfort her, said about sometimes family is who you choose, which is true. But I can't wait till the day when he found out like who Eva really is. I cannot wait till the day he found out who Eva really is, or who could she be. Uh, but that mother of hers is not gonna make it easy. It's just crazy. I can't wait till that, see how that would play out. So hopefully, I think we're supposed to get it this week of how the whole Ted and Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu of it all her aliases. I hope we see how that plays out. So yeah, so he just comfort her, said family is who you choose. He said if you need anything, me and Nicole is here for you. And that was it. He basically gave her comfort. And And Nicole offered her to stay for cake at least. But it's like, Nicole, read the room. Y'all know y'all daughter do not like this girl. So why would you think it would be any better for her to stay when Cat do not like Eva, and it's Cat birthday, so it's like, I know you trying to be nice to the girl, but no, read the room. And even Cat came over to be a little snarky, a little mean to her because, mind you, Eva and Tomas, know each other in passing and stuff like that. So they have been talking, and I think Tomas feel a little bad for Eva, so because she did never had nothing like that. So, and her birthday is a couple of weeks away. I think, yeah, a couple of weeks away, a couple of days away. So when she went home, she left the place because she feeling sad about what Cat is getting is not what she's giving. So it's like, ugh. So she went home. She was surprised by Danny Leslie, with decorations, a little cake or what have you. And she just said surprise, happy birthday. She said my birthday ain't a couple of weeks or whatever. And, she just didn't, she was just trying to do something nice for her, and it was just them two. I'm like, so unfortunate that you cannot be forthcoming about this child possibly being Ted. So, and when he said we will be your family, I'm like, I hope that's true when you learn the truth about the child. Okay. I hope you be the man of your word, I guess. But I would guess you would have to do a DNA test to be certain when it comes to Danny, what's her name, Dana Leslie, whatever her name is, all her aliases. So yeah, because her, I think she might be lying about Eva being his daughter. I don't know, but yeah. Let's get to the whole Tyrell, Martin, Smeedy, and what's her name, Samantha of it all. So Tyrell has been bullied at school. Virtual bullying is happening, and they found this image of him in his drawers. It's leaked out there on social media and of it all. And he was like, "Why you want to tell me?" And hey there, Dominique. Thank you for stopping by. Um, yeah. So Tyrell is getting bullied. They found out that is a picture out there on social media of him in his checkerboard draws, and he's getting bullied for due to another young man at his school had leaked it, and they took a picture of him in the locker room on his own phone and sent it out, make it seem like he sent it to a girl, and then he really didn't. It was the girl boyfriend. So that was crazy. And Martin is pissed about it, and you know how Martin is. He takes it to 100. Okay, he does not. He always want to fix things. But I can't get mad at it because this like learned behavior due to his parents and grandparents of it all. Like they fixed that whatever they fix for him when he keep having these nightmares from whatever they fix. So that's like a pattern of behavior for the family in general, the Duprees and the Richardsons. So he want to fix it. He's trying to protect, and he also get the aspect of him trying to protect his child. Granted, but he's not listening to his child. His child is like, okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down. He said, I can handle it. I can take care of it, and what have you. But Smitty trying to be there like, I'm think we should listen to Tyrell, and he just trying to talk to him and stuff. And Martin does be he don't listen. Let's just say he don't listen. So he want to fix it, and he went to the principal house trying to like tell the principal didn't even know. I'm like, oh my god, Smitty, like you might make things worse. So yeah, I think Martin unalived his adopted kid's parents. Oh, Dominique. Clutching my invisible pearls. That's a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a good one. So that's how him and Smitty retrieved the kids because he unalive them. Ooh, if that is true, I want the Smitty know. Martin get on my nerves. He's my least. Him and Bill is my least favorite. For the guys. I can't wait for the old dude to the Smitty. Yes, same here. Same here. But yeah, because he's so controlling. That's crazy. And his anger is out of this world. And it's kind of it's very alarming. I don't know what Smitty. I know Smitty is like the calm force that he kind of need, but still, it's like he's not listening. He's not. He being selfish, as he has been selfish at times. The way he moves for us, like keeping Smitty in the house as a house husband, not back on the workforce like he once was once upon a time ago. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, so he made things worse with Tyrell, telling the principal. Then they had a school assembly of it all. And Tyrell came home like, what did y'all do? It's like, y'all made it worse. And it's obviously they know who the principal was talking about, even though they didn't say my name. And they already teasing me because I'm a congressman son. It's like, they basically, it seemed like the kids are jealous that he has a good, decent life. And he don't want for nothing. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, so he kind of, Tyrell's pissed, rightfully so, but I get what Martin trying to do, trying to protect them, but you're not listening to the young man. Like, get him some space, or let him try to correct it himself, or trying to work through it in his mind himself. So, and it seemed like Martin is projecting what he went through as a kid or as a teenager, whatever, onto his son. So it's like, okay, it's different times now, but yeah, I guess. You said I don't think he knows. Ooh, that's gonna be more for a divorce of it all. Because he don't know about the car accident. No, he doesn't. That's true. That's true. I mean, that's true. He does not know about the car accident. Why he keep having these nightmares of it all. So, Martin gives me okay, but he got it honest because he is made this way. It's the way he was raised. Let's be honest, because we see how his parents is, and especially the grandparents, like overprotective. They like Anita did with Danny, how she got fired from that board, off the board of that charity name or whatever it's called, and then Anita fixed it by creating her own charity that Danny can run. It's like y'all just don't let them like learn, or trying to fix them on their own. It's like they'll never learn if you keep trying to, I don't know, fix it or cover it up or make it easy for them. I don't know. It seems like they would never learn a lesson if you keep covering things up for that person. But yeah, Martin got on my nerves. He's my least favorite person. So that was that whole situation. And Tyrell met the girl that the picture was sent to. And she said she broke up with her boyfriend and she didn't want nothing to do with him anymore. So she broke up with her boyfriend, and she was just talking, light flirting with Tyrell. So hopefully we probably see that girl again. I don't know her name. I forgot her name, but yeah, we're gonna see her again. Then he came home to apologize to his parents and stuff like that. He understand that they trying to protect them and stuff. So they gave him an option if he want to stay at that school or not. Mm-hmm. Who else? What else happened last week? I don't know. I think that was it. I think I talked about everyone. Everyone. I think I talked about everyone. That was last week. I can't wait for. I just hope one day for the whole Nicole and Ted of it all. Ted need to tell her. Even Nicole know that they are not a perfect couple. She told that to Andre. But he said he want to use like that in a documentary or having his film or whatever. She said it was a point in time that we were like not connecting. We was not on one accord. So we are not perfect, okay? And Ted is thinking that Andre came over to tell Nicole his secret. I'm like, see, now you paranoid. So you really need to tell her. Like, even she acknowledged that that was not a good time in their relationship of it all with the miscarriages and trying to get pregnant again. It was just like, come on, Ted, you can do it. At one moment, I thought he was gonna do it. Cause she was just saying like how it was all her fault. Thinking it was all on her side of the fence when it came to that moment in time in their relationship back in the day. So I would think he was gonna do it, the girl. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to stand up and be honest. Let's see. I think the dude that plays Bill only get acting job because his looks, because dude can't act. Dang, nominee, you is harsh. You can't act rough-ish. Dang. Ooh. I mean, he's okay on the eyes. He ain't all that. This job fits him so good. Acting job on here. Okay, got you. Got you. Dang. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think it's other characters on here who do a worse job. I like Derek of it all. Some people do better than others, but you know, that's funny. Um, let's see. So Chelsea and Kat, they got their whole they're trying to use Samantha as a model for their to reach the young generation and to also build up her socials since she's trying to get into this modeling world. And you know, she comes to Chelsea and her auntie Kat for, you know, training and advice and stuff like that. And that school is important. Don't let this modeling stuff like put you to the wayside, because school is important. So make sure you stay on top of that, because she was joking about how she dropped out and they was looking like, I know you effing lying. So she was just kidding, and you know, they just let her know, like, putting it in her head, like, focus on your schooling. Okay, that's important. So they just came up with the idea of just using her as a model for their purse line, and hopefully their uh the activewear line they plan on coming out later with. So she can reach the teens, people in her age bracket, and they can have that kind of customer base fulfilled. And also that will help build up Samantha's socials, so people get to know her and see what she's doing, so she can build her own fan base. Okay. So I think that was kind of cute when it came to those three ladies. I'll be forgetting that Samantha is adopted. And because as you look at them, Chelsea, Samantha, and Kat, because they kind of look they on the same age, not too far off. They're not too much older than her, I should say, because she's 16, and they're not much older. But I be forgetting that she's adopted. So, and I be forgetting that Kat is her auntie. So, because it's like they kind of like the same age, but they not. But they not that much older than her. So yeah. Um. Yep. Derek and Ashley can go. Yep. Definitely can go. I hope they bring Danny on, because this is a whole hold it out here. I hate that storyline. Um. Yeah, they said they was gonna try to. Well, Kat want Chelsea to reach out to her mother to bring her on as like a consultant, and Chelsea is not trying to deal with her mother because she know her mom, how her mom operates, how her mom works. Her mom is a control freak, so there's that. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about from last week. But this week I think it's gonna heat up a little bit, and I'm hoping to heat up, especially with the whole Ted and Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Anna, Lulu, all her aliases and wigs, and Eva confronting her mother of it all because her mother is manipulative and has been manipulating Eva when it comes to how she got the job with Nicole and stuff, and all her underlines of being a pain in the ass to Ted and Nicole. Well, especially Ted. And she gonna approach Nicole like she's still the lady who's trying to jump off the building. So I don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna transpire, but yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you, Dominique, for chatting with me, and thank you for everyone who's in the bushes coming through and replay game. Thank you for listening, chatting. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new here and hit the like button for me. And I'm gonna get out of here because I know a new episode dropping right now. And I'm about to get out of here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.